welcome to Made Fit TV. I'm your host, Jennifer DiDonato, and this is episode number 64. Made Fit TV is everyone's source for health and fitness, information, and entertainment. And it's where fit bodies don't just happen, they are made. And you can do it, you can make it. So we are here on the couch again. No, it's my favorite spot. But this week's episode, I listen to you guys. You know, we chat every Saturday at noon through Ustream. You can check it out on madefittv.com and just go on to the chat now link, and you can chat with us live every Saturday. And a lot of you give me great suggestions for shows, because that's what I want to do. I want to do shows that you guys want me to do, want to know about, and that's what I'm here for. A plethora of information. So what I decided, based on your help, is to do a daily dinner diary on what I eat for dinner. So I suggested, Chris suggested that we do it, and I thought it was great. So every single day, I'm showing you what I eat for dinner. You'd be surprised that it's maybe not as bland as you thought it might be. So without further ado, let's get started on day one. Hi, it's Monday. This is Labor Day, so my eating is a little bit off today because I had like a dinner around 4 o'clock. I had some pasta and some mussels and some crab legs. But Chris reminded me that we were going to show you what we're eating at nighttime, so I just worked out, just ran 45 minutes. It was my second workout of the day. So I'm having this Bird's Eye instant, microwavable dinner. So it's basically, what is this called here? And let me tell you, I have one of these like every 2 months. Chris likes these. It's the meals for two, fresh frozen vegetables, grilled chicken, and roasted garlic sauce. Now it's high in fat. Looking at the nutrition facts, half a bag, it's not the whole bag, is 340 calories. So that's something that people could overlook and think the whole bag was worth that. But you got 13 grams of fat, so it's a little bit higher, 5 of saturated. Sodium's high, 880 milligrams. Total carbs, 37. That's not bad at all. That's a perfect serving. And 4 grams of fiber and 18 grams of protein. So the carbs and the proteins are good. Fat is a little high, and sodium is high. So it's not the best meal to have, but that's what I'm eating. See you on Tuesday. Oh, well, hello. It is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. And so, as promised, I want to show you guys what I'm having for dinner. I have Ore-Ida fries. These are about 110 calories per serving. I have about 2 servings actually. These are maybe a serving and a half. So I always like to round up though. So I assume I have 2 servings. That's 220 calories right here alone, okay? But I have my broccoli. I already ate some already. And then I have about 4 or 5 ounces of, oh gosh, what are they? They're those Tyson grilled chicken strips. I just pop them in the oven. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, the nitrates," but you know what? It's lean. It's about 140 calories per 4 ounces. I usually have about 4 ounces, 25 grams of protein. So right here, you're looking at a meal. Let me see. The broccoli's about 40, 50 calories. So you're looking at a meal of about maybe 450 calories. Let's not forget the ketchup. I know it contains some sugar, but it's about maybe 40 calories right there. So good 400 calories for dinner.
The fries are baked.
The fries are baked.
Not deep fried.
They're not deep fried. Remember that. So this is my meal for the evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bon appetit. For me. Hi. Hello. It's day 3 of the dinner diary. That's what I came up with. So here, let's show you right here. This is what I did. I took a box of whole wheat pasta, okay, and then I ground up a lean pound of ground beef, and then I just added in about a pound of marinara sauce, mixed it all together. It took me maybe 15-20 minutes, very simple, and voila, here you go. So you want to make sure that your portions are correct. So for the let me see. So yeah, about a 1/6 of the package. So about a half a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup would be an awesome serving for your carbohydrates. About 180 calories. About what, 42 carbs, 41 carbs, and then I have the beef in there as well. About a cup of marinara is about 60 calories, and then you have the beef, which is about 140 for 4 ounces. So honestly, it's hard for me to judge, but go by your gut.
If you're too full, if you're gorging yourself, you need to stop eating. So just take a little bit. But like I said, easy, it's cheap, it's a really good meal. I can't wait to dig in. Day 4 Taco Bell! Hey, but don't get all upset. Guess what? Guess what I do, all right? It's kind of late right now. Well, that's not that late. It's like, I don't know, 8:30 or whatever. So, I got chicken tacos, okay? Minus the sour cream, minus the cheese, and here we go. So what I do is I dump them in a bowl, okay? Dump them all out. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of, you know, the shell in it as well. But see, I'm dumping it out. It's healthier alternative, and I'm cutting up more tomatoes, and I'm gonna put some more tomatoes in here because I love tomatoes. These are fresh from my parents' garden, actually, so I know, don't be jealous. So yeah, so this is my day 4 of the dinner diary for the meals, and I'm gonna have a total of 4 chicken tacos in here. So there you go. That's just kind of a lesson for you out there of there are healthier alternatives for fast food. See you tomorrow. Hello, it's day 5 of my dinner diary, and I hope you guys can see me okay because I'm shooting this all by myself on our camera. Today I am going to a dinner get-together for a really good friend of mine, and we're meeting up with a few people. She's having us at her house, so everyone's going to bring a dish. I'm sure you've been in that position. So what to bring? Well, I decided I want to bring an appetizer, so I'm going to show you. What I did is I made prosciutto wrapped asparagus. Check it out. Now, for those of you who don't know what prosciutto is, it is basically a, zoomed in a little too much there. It is a cured ham. It's kind of high in fat, very salty, but what I did is I cut up my asparagus into about, just snap off the fibrous, woody part. So it ends up being about half an asparagus or about a third. And what I did is I took 3 of those spears, I blanched them for about a minute or so in hot water, preheated the oven to 450, rolled them in the prosciutto, and stuck them in the oven, put a little bit of olive oil and some garlic powder on there. Now, I know you're thinking, well, Jenny, if they're so, salty and fatty, why are you eating them? Well, for one slice of that prosciutto, it's about maybe 140 calories, about 5 grams of fat, and I believe about 10 grams of protein. So it's something good that you can indulge in every once in a while, but notice I only made a few, so there's probably only going to be about 6 people there, so we'll probably at most only be able to have 1 or 2. By the way, do you like my hair? Let me know.
I hope you guys found that very interesting and appetizing. I know for the last day I did have dinner at a friend's house. So I made that appetizer, and let me tell you guys, it went over great. I was shocked that it turned out so well. It was very, very yummy. So just to show you guys, be creative, and there are ways to make it affordable and convenient and simple without having to buy 50,000 ingredients and taking a half day off work to prepare this gourmet meal. So I hope that this kind of gave you a little bit of insight and kind of gave you the go-ahead to go ahead and experience, experiment with different foods out there or different things that they have at the grocery store that you can make healthy. So if you have any questions or comments, just email me at jenny@madefittv.com, and you can also comment at the bottom of this podcast as well. And like I mentioned before, I just want to give a shout out to Diane Sager and Boxer702, one of the many people that join us for our live Ustream. So if you want me to give you a shout out, you got to join me so you can chat with me and I can get to know you a little bit better. You can also follow me on iTunes and also write up a review. We love reviews and want to know what you guys think. And you can also follow me on Twitter. I'm at Jenny DiDonato, and I'm on Facebook, Jenny DiDonato as well. And I find that Facebook is a great way for me to elaborate a little bit more into your questions as well, because it's right there. So if you want to be my friend, I love friends. So thanks so much for joining us today for MadeFitTV.com, and we'll see you next time.